general, English Language Paper 1 Reading and Use of English for Paper 1 carries a total of 40 marks, which is further divided into 5 parts. And these parts will be further elaborated in a series of videos. So, let's go! To begin with, in this part, there are 8 short text questions which are not more than 80 words to 90 words per text, followed by 3 options multiple choice question. They come in various forms such as newspaper articles, charts, advertisement, signs and symbol, and also notices. It is suggested to not spend more than 1 minute for each question in this part. The aim of this part is to test students' ability to understand short text question and decipher from it. Okay, now let's look at the first question. Okay, before we look at the question, read thoroughly the notes given. Okay. Stop smoking info line. Okay, telephone number 0377735500. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Get tips on how to stop smoking. 297 clinics nationwide to help you quit the habit. Visit our website at the following address. Alright, so from the information given here, we know that it is a info line. You can call them to get help, to seek advice. Let's look at the question. The Stop Smoking info line helps smokers to deal with the following except. Okay, make sure you highlight the question's requirement. Okay, over here, what does this info line help them to deal with what? Okay, let's look at A. Willingness to quit smoking. Are they going to help them? Yes. Okay, get tips on how to stop smoking, right? Okay. So yes, B, financial difficulty arising from smoking related illness. Did they mention anything about financial difficulty or even smoking related illness? None. So it could be the answer. C, psychological dependency on cigarettes. Yes. Okay, psychological dependency also meaning that you are very much dependent to cigarettes. So they provide help. Okay, they provide help to you to quit the habit. Okay, so the answer here is B. Alright, got it? Moving on to question number 2. Okay, let's look at the notes given here. Celebrating Earth Hour. The purpose of Earth Hour is for people to show their support for strategies that will help solve the problem of global warming. It usually falls on the last Saturday of March. There are many ways you can celebrate this meaningful event. A few fast-free ways are by hosting a candlelight dinner, go stargazing, or simply switching off your light for an hour. If you want something bigger, you could put up a concert, screen a movie, or host an Earth Hour party. Alright, let's look at the question. If you want to celebrate Earth Hour in simple way, you could. Okay, so the question's requirement is if you want to celebrate simple way. Okay, simple way. What can you do? A, go stargazing. Okay, stargazing meaning that you just watch the star. Okay, just gaze at it. Lihat. Alright. B, screen a movie, or C, host an Earth Hour party. Okay, from here, we can see that there are many ways you can celebrate this meaningful event. Few fast free ways are by. Okay, fast free ways, candlelight dinner, go stargazing, or simply switching off your light for an hour. The closest answer for simple way is go stargazing. So the answer is A. Next, we are going to look at question 3, which is a pie chart. Alright, as I said earlier, short text can be in various forms, and this is one of it. Okay, this pie chart represents road accident fatalities. Fatalities meaning kematian. Alright, so motorcycle 60%, car 22%, pedestrian 9%, bicycle 3%, lorry 3%, van 1%, bus 1%, and others 1%. What can we conclude from the statistic on road accident fatalities? Alright, the question requirement is What can we conclude? Conclude meaning that what can we summarize? What can we make a conclusion from this? Okay, kesimpulan from the statistic on road accident fatalities. Car fatalities are 3 times higher than motorcycle fatalities. Is it true? No, it is contradicting, right? Car only contribute 22%, motorcycle whereas contributed 60%. B. There are no bus passenger fatalities thus far. Not really. They are 1%, right? They are 1%. C. Motorcyclists constitute more than 50% of the total number of fatalities. Is it true? Yes. Motorcycle, 60%. Hence, the answer is C. Next question is question number 4. Alright, this is a rooster or your entry on what you do on daily basis. Okay, this is Jim's daily home rooster. 7:30 a.m. he woke, rise and shine, make bed, bath and clean up own room. 8 a.m. breakfast, 8:30 read the newspaper, tidy the house. 9:30 a.m. online classes and homework. 1 p.m. lunch. 1:30 p.m. rest. 2:30 online classes again and homework. 5 p.m. jog or sport or swim or football, meaning that any sort of relaxation. And then at 6:30 shower and TV, 7:30 dinner, 8 study, and at 10 p.m. lights out. Alright, let's look at the question. Which of the following statement is true about Jim's home rooster? Okay, which one is true? Okay, statement is true. Okay, the highlight here, the key point here is true. Okay, A. Jim is occupied with online classes and also homework during the day. Okay, let's see. Does he has online classes? Yes. Online classes, homework, online classes, homework. So this is kind of true, right? B. Jim does not help around the house at all. Does he? Okay, let's see. He did tidy the house. He cleaned up. So strong. C. Lights out means a power blackout. Okay, lights out is not power blackout. Lights out meaning that someone is going to bed, going to sleep. So it is not power blackout. Hence, the answer is A. Jim is occupied with online classes and homework during the day. Alright, moving on to the next text. As I mentioned earlier, short text may come in various form, and one of it is a sign or symbol. Alright, like this one. Warning: beware of dog. No trespassing. Okay, no trespassing means that you need to get the permission of the owner before you cross the property or before you enter the property, and there is dog to secure the place. Alright, now let's look at the question. Which of the following tips is correct? Okay, which? Yang mana is correct? Okay, yang betul. Okay, A. You need to get the owner's permission before entering the property, isn't it? Alright. B. You need to warn the owner's permission before entering the property. You don't have to warn them. You need to get them. Okay. C. You need to get the dog's permission. Not, not really. Dog is there as a security measure. Alright. Hence, the correct answer is A. Next question is an advertisement. Alright. Although the risk of Japanese encephalitis, JE, virus is very low, it varies based on destination, duration of travel, season, and activities. Did you know a small percentage of infected persons develop inflammation of the brain, encephalitis? About 1 in 4 cases are fatal. It can be prevented with vaccination. Who should be vaccinated? Children aged 2 months and above, adults who plan to spend at least a month in areas where JE occurs, laboratory workers at risk for exposure to JE virus. Get vaccinated now. Alright. This is about this virus known as JE, Japanese encephalitis. Okay, what is the main purpose? Okay, what is the main purpose of this advertisement? A. Is it to explain to people how to avoid getting infected? Did they give any tips or any suggestion on how to avoid? Not really, right? Okay. B, tell people who have been infected to get treated. They just inform about there is 1 in 4 cases are fatal. It can be prevented, but they didn't give any suggestion on ways to get treated. Okay, C, encourage those in the high risk group to get vaccinated. Okay, encourage. Who is the high risk group? Okay, let's look at the category of people here. Children aged 2 months and above. All right. Adults who plan to spend at least a month in area where JE occurs, and also laboratory workers at risk for exposure to JE. Alright, so meaning that what is the main purpose? They are talking about how fatal it could be and the effect that it can cause. So they are emphasizing on this group, high risk people group, to get their vaccine. Okay, so the answer is C. Alright, now moving on to question number 7. Okay, question number 7 is a newspaper article. Okay, Petaling Jaya, a school van carrying 10 school children got into an accident at Taman Bukit Teratai, Ampang, but luckily no one was seriously hurt. Ampang Jaya OCPD Assistant Commissioner Hamza Alias said that the accident that occurred around 2:10 p.m. on Friday, January 8, took place when the school van driver, 52, suddenly came out of an intersection and was hit by a car. 3 out of the 10 students from a nearby religious school suffered minor cuts due to the broken glass. He said when contacted on Saturday, January 9. ACP Hamza said police have issued a summons to the school van driver for negligent driving. From the newspaper article, we know that, okay, this one is a newspaper article, okay. What do we know? Okay, in general, what do we understand here? A, 10 school children were involved in an accident. Was it true? Okay, let's look. 10 school children. Yes. So the fact is true. B, the school van driver had driven very carefully. If he has driven very carefully, they won't be this word, negligent. Okay, negligent meaning that he is being reckless atau cuai. Okay. C, the intersection was known to be unsafe. Okay, intersection was known to be unsafe. Suddenly, he just comes suddenly and recklessly. Okay, it doesn't mention anything about being unsafe. So, based on this, the answer is A. Now, we have come to the last question of part 1. Okay, let's look at the notice. Report a crime. If you're a victim or you know someone who is a victim, contact the police by calling 999 or dial 112 from a mobile phone in case of an emergency. You can also go to the nearest police station to report the crime. A police officer will take a statement from you and the crime will be investigated. The suspects will be detained and presented to the courts for prosecution. Okay, prosecution meaning that they will be put into trial for their wrongdoings. Okay, let's look at the question. The notice says that, okay, the keyword here says that, meaning what is the content, what is the general idea, the gist of the notice. A, if you are a victim, you will be detained at the police station. Is it true? Who will be detained? The suspects will be detained. Alright, not you, the suspect. Akan ditahan, diremat. Okay, B, if you are a victim, you will be presented to the courts for prosecution. It's not you, it's again the suspect who will be presented to the courts for prosecution. Alright, and C, if you are a victim, you must report the crime so that it will be investigated. Right? So, a police officer will take a statement from you and the crime will be investigated. Okay, you can go to the nearest police. So, from here, you know. Okay, it will be investigated. Brings that to C. Our answer is C. Alright, so that's all for part 1 and I really hope that whenever you are answering this part, especially, you go through the questions, you go through the notes and read thoroughly before coming to the selection of the answer. And make sure you don't spend more than 1 minute per question. Alright, hopefully this will be beneficial for all. Thank you.